Shepard.
Commander Shepard. Excellent timing.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
I'm sorry she missed. Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research and left us here to die.
Miranda, can you hear me?
That's close enough. Both of you. Kai Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go. Shepard, don't let him take her. Shepard, please. You try to leave with her, you die. Let her go and maybe you walk.
I've done nothing to you.
This isn't about you and me. Let her go and walk away. I won't say it again.
All right. Take her. But I want out alive. Deal?
No deal.
Oh, do we want to see that one more time?
I
No.
mean, no.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Arbitration Studios as we continue our journey across the whole damn thing of Mass Effect 3. I'm JP Arbiter,
And I am Captain Jack.
and we have been ordered back to the Citadel for rest and refit.
Yep.
In preparation for our final push on Cerberus, which will then lead directly to Earth. And so we got, 2 to 3 weeks of fuck all to do. And as it turns out,
Are you serious?
our old mentor, Admiral Anderson, Captain, has some digs on this Citadel that he can loan us to crash out at. And I gotta say, when I retire, I want to build a house according to this floor plan. Well, like a ranch-style house out in the desert where no one will fucking bother me, complete with this wide-ass window looking out into the Mojave. It'll be great.
Yeah, no, I think that, first off, I feel like this apartment is, he's doing something on the side to get some money, because I don't think I don't think even an admiral is making the kind of money that would get this much space on a space station. No.
Even one as massive as the Citadel.
Yeah.
I like to say that it's the perks of the fact that he was a counselor at one point.
Oh, yeah, no, that could be it. But this is the size of, like, a house.
There's a baby grand fucking piano right there.
Indeed.
So, we're going to gloss over a lot of the features, but you have, I think it's 7 or 8 pads in here that each contain an audio recording of Captain Anderson's biography.
Yeah.
A glorious bar. I love the double fireplace, even though it's all holographic.
It's funny. I'm generally skeptical of people that write their memoirs. You honestly think that you were important enough to have...
From what I understand, he didn't want to. It was someone else who wanted to write it on him.
Now, there are exceptions to that case. One being famous people who somehow are destitute for whatever reason and need to make money to survive, and they have done something worthy of... that will sell. I'm okay with that. Or in the case of, Anderson, he is worthy of stories being told.
First human counselor.
He is absolutely 100% worthy of stories being told. I think a lot of times people do biographies and it's like, eh.
Yep.
But in his case...
Bathroom, my God.
I know. The fact that this place has, 2 bathrooms? Alone. In the Citadel.
And 2 bathrooms with one that's just a shower, so a 3/4, and then one with a freaking hot tub.
I know. This is, yeah.
So, anyway, we got a very important message. Let's go ahead and check this out. So, there we go. Hey, got a few things I wanted to go over with you in the Normandy dry dock. I figured we could meet up at that sushi place. It's the best. Love, Joker. Well, it's a fancy sushi restaurant, so we got to get a little dolled up, I think.
I mean, yeah, I suppose we could.
I mean, we're Agatha goddamn Fisty, or
Well,
we,
no.
we can wear whatever we want.
This is true.
But Agatha goddamn Fisty loves to go for a night on the town.
Hey, look, you won't get any argument from me. And when you go out to a fancy sushi place, you should look the part.
The zipper that goes all the way down the ass, I just kind of love.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Just checking out some of the. I swear that sculpture was at the bottom of that one gangster that we got in Kasumi's story.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the question is which one was real.
See, Kasumi, I liked better. I like Kasumi better than Miranda. Uh,
Eh. Kasumi was entirely surface level, though. I mean, she's a kleptomaniac, but she's happy about it, and she doesn't do it because she needs. She does it because it's fun, and because she's good at it.
hey, you know what? Do things that you love. Do things that you're good at.
So,
Like, we're good at shooting people.
so anyway, this whole DLC, the Citadel DLC, introduces this new area called the Silver Sun Strip, and essentially it's the, like, when you think of the Strip, you think of the Strip on Las Vegas. You think of
Right.
Las Vegas Boulevard. I think this is more comparable to Fremont Street, personally, just because it's much tighter, much more close. But the whole point is that this is an entertainment district.
Yeah, it is. I think some people would refer to it as the red light district, if you would.
No, that's where all the hookers hang out. This is this is more. This is more upscale entertainment. Nothing so tawdy. And besides, a bordello would not have a floor like that.
I mean, it's a bordello in space. What do you know what they would have?
Well, that's I mean, just but I love the imagery of this, and of course, the Citadel DLC was created to be kind of like this sending off trilogy. It was a love letter to the fans. Really, like the story itself has no impact on the game at all, lore wise.
No, and I think you might get a couple of items, a couple of weapons through it.
You do. Pistol. You get a pistol called the Suppressor, that's not a pistol. That's something that goes onto pistols.
Right. No.
And then you can get, and you saw us use it in the last one because I recorded this early,
Right.
so I could get the pistol.
Right.
The Lancer Assault Rifle, which is an Avenger with the old Mass Effect 1 heatsink system.
Right. And whether or not you like or need those things, for me, what I love about it is that it's condensed with the sense of humor that you get throughout the game. And there's that kind of I don't want to say nod and wink to the fans, but there's a definite like tongue-in-cheekness to a lot of it.
It's the we have throughout this thing talked about our mutual love of the Stargate franchise, and this is, first off, I love that line. I'll get you 2 umbrellas. Great use of power, boss.
Well, exactly. That right there is exactly my point. Is that they acknowledge that humor is important, whereas you have a lot of sci-fi games where it isn't.
And then there's this bitch.
I don't want to give it away, but this bitch.
Again, 10-year-old franchise. I've been going on to this like everyone knows what's going to happen.
Yeah. So I have obviously I served in the military, and these people are real. In the military, these people are 100% real, and they are really, really obnoxious. In that
Desk jockeys in the military who are completely incompetent.
No.
Except at being desk jockeys.
No. Actually, people that try to come across as either helpful or slightly incompetent, or people that try to come across as disarming, who are really snakes in the grass and are only interested in their own benefit.
So E4s.
No. See, E4s are just the personification of laziness. to the point where they can get a job done in the most efficient, albeit illegal way, in order to get back to skating.
So we need more villains or villain groups or mook groups like this in movies.
It's true.
Yeah, the people who love their job love the fact that they are there to terrorize and occasionally hurt people.
No, absolutely.
And you know what the funny thing is? I don't think they kill a single person in that restaurant.
Uh,
Like they scare people, they terrorize people, they destroy property. You know, I'm pretty sure like they made someone crap their pants.
and I think it was Joker. Uh,
Well, you know, he should be more mad at us because we used him as bait.
well, I mean, of course we used him as bait. There's nothing here to fly.
I mean, besides we learned when the collectors took over the Normandy that he can actually move a little bit when he has incentive, like intense survival instinct.
Indeed.
So, I learned something funny about the mechanics of this whole section, by the way. There's also going to be a spot the edit where I kept dying, which is it's not going to be too hard to spot. It never is. But so couple of things mechanically about this that are interesting. First off, because we are in civilian clothing, no armor means no. You know, all of our bonuses are 0. All we have is our shield.
Right.
Because that is like just a natural element of like our Omni tool, I guess. Or because we're a Vanguard or Biotic that, you know, we can just erect a barrier whenever we want. Okay, count the internal injuries. That's a dislocated shoulder for sure.
If I hadn't already had my spleen removed, this would have done it.
Concussions, bruised ribs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's gotta be at least one sprain. It's a miracle nothing's broken.
Hell,
it's a miracle she's not bleeding.
It's a miracle she's not dead.
Well, yes.
But
I mean, protagonist energy, you have to account for that.
Absolutely.
The other thing that I wanted to bring up is that pistol, for this segment, because otherwise your ability to recharge would be at 200%, they actually make it as heavy as the Typhoon machine gun. For this, just to like force you up at 100%. Also, it is always at the Mark 1 level, even for this segment, even if you're doing a New Game Plus.
Right.
What are you guys doing out here? Why aren't there any safety rails? Someone call OSHA. Oh shit, OSHA doesn't have jurisdiction.
Oh, indeed.
Damn it.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of
OSHA
violations.
Actually, my favorite thing is you see it on TikTok and Facebook of the OSHA inspector watching construction crews.
Yeah.
And
Dude.
handymen do just asinine bullshit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
As the old saying goes, though, if it works, it ain't stupid.
Yeah. So here we have a beautiful view of the Citadel that you really haven't gotten before. Kind of this.
This is like the worst highway system ever devised, though.
I mean, well, that's why flying cars are stupid.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just for people that think that flying cars are the future and that flying cars are amazing and that we should all have flying cars. They're stupid.
Look, I got T-boned on a highway because someone wasn't paying attention. So, you know, and how do you get T-boned on a highway?
Hey, look.
Somehow that guy found a way. I do want to ask something. Solarians are amphibians, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe they said that they were.
Wouldn't that guy just like collapse into an instant torpor?
Now they did say that they were amphibians, but they did not say whether or not they were cold-blooded.
I guess. I guess it's just like one of those things where it's. And I suppose also the suits would like help regulate.
It's quite possible.
Anyway, did you spot the edit? Anyway, so yeah, it's like
this is not an easy section.
Well, first off, they like try to give you this and give it to you as a stealth section, but it doesn't work because the game isn't set up for stealth. I appreciate the attempt, but it's sort of like I remember when Metal Gear Solid came out, and I think it was even more so the case with Metal Gear Solid 2 because more game engines could support the stuff, but it was like stealth sections used to be sprinkled in almost every fucking game in existence. Um, and it just like
It's not like
stealth makes sense in the context of what we have right here
yeah.
because we are vulnerable and we need to get to someplace safe or preferably out of here.
Or preferably at least some pants.
I like a nice breeze.
Hey, look, and some sensible flats.
Uh,
I mean,
yeah,
maybe a little kitten heel, but you get my point.
Yeah, it was one of those things. They should have included like femshep, like kicking off heels if you're going to be dressed like this. But then you'd have to account for who would do that, and that's like precious frames.
Yeah. No,
So-
it's it is what it is.
Asshole. So anyway, stealth sections are a great way to break up gameplay, but you have to have the proper context for it, and your game engine has to support it well. This had great context, and the game engine didn't support it well. But the rest of the mechanics of the game make up for it, and frankly, the situation of the game of Shepard not being a good stealth operative, because that's an entirely different skill set. Shepard is a commando, so that like it all like kind of kludges together in a way that works.
Yeah, I mean, Shepard likes to break things. I mean, let's
look-
face it. Throughout this entire game franchise, wherever Shepard goes, large explosions follow, and
Large explosions and punches to the face.
and this is
Why are there punches to the face?
because we are Agatha goddamn Fisty.
We're the baddest bitch in the Milky Way galaxy. And
Now-
don't you forget it.
Now, do not take this as a complaint or as a calling out the game or anything. I'm just saying that throughout the game, you don't like Shepard is not shown as being a stealthy individual.
Nope, we are as subtle as a chainsaw in church.
Shepard is definitely shown throughout the game as being a bull in a china shop. Regardless of which builds you want to do for Shepard, they all are pretty destructive.
Uh-huh.
Always be fisting.
But yeah, the reason why this works is because we are functionally naked in terms of combat.
Right.
We don't even have our gun. We
No.
have someone else's gun. And this gun was set up for them. It was sighted for them. It was zeroed for them.
It is a neat. Honestly, every time I've played it, I've enjoyed it. This is not.
That was a case of, oh shit.
This is not one of the games or the sections of the game that I loathe when I'm doing my playthrough, because I'm like, this again. I gotta get, this is a section of the game where I'm like, no, I can do this. Is fun. And I think that overall it's well done. I agree with you. It was set up as a stealth section or to be stealthy, but you don't have the mechanics for being stealthy, really. You don't have the I'm invisible. You know what you don't have? You don't have a cardboard box to hide in.
It's just a box.
Yeah, you don't have a box to hide in. And I think that would have made this section
I do love how in Metal Gear Solid 3, which there's a remake of that coming out soon, they replaced the box with an oil drum.
Oh, see that now that makes a little more sense actually.
I don't know. You can't really like curl up on in an oil drum or bend over to like get it on the ground.
Well, you just put it over you like a little, thing, and you just kind of go like this, and you.
You can also lay on the side and roll down a hill.
Indeed, you could just roll through the whole thing.
So, big the big narrative thing about this, or the other, not narrative thing, the mechanics side. I do love how Cat 9 is better equipped, but then again, they're very small scale compared to Cerberus, but they appear to be better equipped than Cerberus is. Between the custom, SOCOM pistol, the big, the big sabers. Unlike the they also have close assault guys with shields, but their shields are made out of Omni tool
Yeah,
goop, instead of just a big old plate of metal.
right.
They, unlike Cerberus, they deploy drones instead of turrets. They've got cluster grenades. It's just like, oh, okay, we're gonna ramp up the difficulty. We're gonna show someone that's better, but they're significantly smaller than Cerberus. So
Right.
that's all like interesting stuff. I even like the look of their kit because it's camouflaged. If you look at it, it's urban camo. Nighttime urban camo to boot, which makes even more sense on a space station.
Yeah. No, you will not have. I think that they are a great.
It's a little too subtle a pattern, but
Yeah, I think that they're a great little
hi, sweetie.
side enemy. Oh, hi, Liara.
Not gonna give her a kiss. I mean, they set this up so it's always your romantic companion who comes and saves you. I was like, set up the kiss.
Yeah.
Give us the cheese, please.
That's right. Also,
I want to destroy everything in this car dealership.
yeah, yeah. That's where I'm kind of going in my mind is I'm like, why can't we blow everything in here up?
We can't.
That would be awesome
One moment.
if we could just blow up everything.
I do love this moment.
Hello.
Shepard getting ready to be Shepard, and Liara's like, "Hey, I got an idea. We've literally never tried this."
It's true.
That poor Volus.
It's true. We've never tried it.
It was always one of those things where it's like one of the. Unfortunately, we never saw this happening because like the first wave of superhero franchise fatigue kind of happened at that time. There was going to be an ABC series after Agents of Shield that covered damage control.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And it's just like
that.
the guy who was right who the guys who are always there are the guys who were there in the aftermath cleaning up. So, oh hey, our ride's here. Oh no, our ride's here. Oh no, our ride's here.
Oh, Rexy.
Get it out.
You know,
I've come to expect the worst of you, just goon.
no. I'm not. I love me some Rex. Hands me a heavy firearm. Like, that's the true sign of.
That is the equivalent right there of being handed a freaking saw, man.
That is the true sign of love from a Krogan, is when they hand you a heavy firearm. It's like being given roses or engagement ring.
I do love how in Krogan culture there's a phrase, and it's like one of the highest insults that you can give, and that is, "You're not worth killing."
Yeah. No, I think for me,
I said you wanted to blow things up?
I did. I do. I love it. So for me, and I know I joke a lot and I say a lot. Anytime I think it'll be funny, or even just out of the blue, about loving Krogan and about feeling very, very wrong and somehow let down that, well, we can romance all the other aliens on our ship.
But not a Krogan.
We cannot romance Rex. And I think that is...
You make the attempt. You can make the attempt at Andromeda, and Drac will just say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, no, but that's not my Rexy. That's Drac. And, he's an old man. And I don't do that whole thing.
That's a lie.
It is a lie. But in this case, I do like that they bring Rex back. That they bring, not just that they bring Rex back, but they bring, and kind of bring it all together in this DLC, and they kind of bring it all full circle. And you get all your friends, and you get to have one last great adventure with them all. And
Who were those mercenaries? They were
and this bitch.
I don't know. I've never seen them before.
Weaponized incompetence.
Yes, no, that's what it is. It's weaponized incompetence. It's they have decided this is how they're going to get ahead. And this is one of the many tools.
I love how essentially this whole story is about identity theft as well.
Which is not a joke.
I know it's not a joke, but they turn it into one.
That is true. That is true. They do turn it into one.
Yeah. I mean, identity theft is not a joke. If you're not careful, you'll have Jim Parsons playing a detective on Ant-Man. So,
right?
I mean, who does that? Well, you, I guess.
They're the same picture.
They are.
It's
very weird.
Might make me jumpy. Do I seem jumpy?
I don't like it.
How did you get mixed up in this?
So, first arc of this, and, this is a great establishing moment for for it. And it's also great because at first they make you believe that this is going to be a very limited, very narrow story. That this isn't going to go wild and crazy on, on character moments. That's
Right.
going to be the traditional thing. And we're going to get the big swerves in part 2 and very particularly in part 3.
Right.
Which I am very much looking forward to. So, but yeah, the big thing I think is that
Guess we're
Yeah.
back on the clock. We'll find
this
a
is
quiet
a
evening.
payoff
Just
for
the two of us.
fans also who love Rex
Ideas
as a
on where to start
character.
with these guys?
But
Which I'm one of those.
You and literally every other Mass Effect fan, and who lamented that Rex's active participation was sidelined after the first game.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you can try.
I don't,
but
you wonder if BioWare knew what they had written when with the first Mass Effect, and don't get me wrong, his limited participation as a squatty makes sense in the context of the whole story because Rex becomes the de facto leader of the Krogan, unless you're a heartless prick and gun him down on Vermeer,
Joker, you've been busy.
or never hire him.
Found some folks who actually like
Yeah,
it.
we don't-
People forget that you hire Rex.
Yeah, that's...
All hands on deck. Welcome aboard, team. So, that is the story, the first part of the story of the Citadel DLC.
Indeed.
Tune in next time, and we'll go over part 2 and figure out where this gun came from and who's trying to kill us.
Everybody.
Everybody's trying to kill us. That was a joke I wanted to make earlier, and it just never connected because we got distracted by random acts of violence.
Which are my favorite acts of violence.